sexy night. What a shame that someone would try to mess this up right now. Look around. I mean, I hear everything you're saying, but to be honest with you, I don't give a fuck, dude! Let's go. Let me tell you about my GPA, 4.0 straight A's, and I don't give a fuck. Let me tell you about my resume, it's so cray, it's insane, and I don't give a fuck. And my boyfriend, he's so hot, and the car that he bought me is I don't give a fuck. And my ooh la la, my blah blah blah, and I don't give a fuck. Cause I'm a bachelor, so fuck attaching a label to the life we're living and imagine a future where we won't be living in the past. I'll be flipping birds like a chicken breast on a spatula. So if you're bragging, then you can forget it. And if it thunders and if it rains and pours, let it. And in the morning then it'll hit you that George said it. They gave him a fuck, you returned it for store credit. But don't be sorry yet if you got a score, settle it. Cause it's more pleasure with fun before etiquette. Get up on the table and pour your drinks, get it. But don't be boneheaded, it's for your own benefit. I'll be getting open and seeking my seventh heaven. Irreverent when you be seeking the Reverend or Pope Benedict. You gotta stick where the sun don't shine, well that's fine. But remember that I don't give a fuck. Let me tell you about my GPA, 4.0 straight A's, and I don't give a fuck. Let me tell you about my resume, it's so cray, it's insane, and I don't give a fuck. And my boyfriend, he's so hot, and the car that he bought me is I don't give a fuck. And my ooh la la, my blah blah blah, and I don't give a fuck. All I wanna do is get my mind right. If I'm looking at tomorrow, check my eyesight. All I'm gonna focus on is this fine night. Cause all I know is that this life is finite. Neverland isn't more than a legend. And so I gotta be digging the present session and getting this. Wedging myself up into the wettest crevices, effortless, grabbing a piece of the flesh. If you love it, then why fight? Some people slower than a 90s modem. Wanna see the nips, it's a while to load 'em. If life is a woman, she's got some epic titties, and I wanna get up in it and live it in motorboat 'em. Cause I wanna see the cool and the classy, and I wanna see the cruel and the nasty. Cause if it's real shit, let me feel it. And if you can't deal, I don't give a fuck. 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 Let me tell you about my 5-year plan and my 401k. I don't give a fuck. Let me tell you about my workout, FT90X. I don't give a fuck. Let me tell you about some random crap you don't care about, man. I don't give a fuck. And my ooh la la, my blah blah blah, and I don't give a fuck. Let me tell you about my GPA, 4.0 straight A's, and I don't give a fuck. Let me tell you about my resume, it's so cray, it's insane, and I don't give a fuck. And my boyfriend, he's so hot, and the car that he bought me is I don't give a fuck. And my ooh la la, my blah blah blah, and I don't give a fuck.
Know the stakes. I'll put a slug between your shoulder blades, then ask what light through yonder poser breaks. I have been iambic on that assy bastard. My rhyme's a classic. Your crap is drafted by kindergartner high on acid. Yo, man, you're an old white soldier boy who has no swag and no gonads. Egads, it's so sad. And to top it off, you're not a doctor. I've never seen a softer author. You crook, you. I bet you wrote the Twilight books too. Could not on a boat. Read any of the boring ass plays you wrote. Even Horton doesn't want to hear you, and Cindy Lou Who is afraid to go near you. You bore people to death. You leave a classroom looking like the enemy Macbeth. I entertain a child at any age. You gotta translate what you said on the opposite page. How you gonna battle with a cat in the hat? Little kids get scared when I step on the mat. Think your ruffle neck ass gonna rap to that? I got a best-selling book about me coming back. Switching on my style like the Beatles with my pieces. Aegis is your wonder with a plethora of features. You're pathetically predictable. You think you're doing mining through the trisyllabic meter and some ghetto muppet creatures. The bar is in the building, it's a castle, I'm a boss. Better parliament, the positive, I'm killing it. I'm iller than the plague and never caught a cholera. A balla on some cricket bowler business while you're sitting in the bleachers.
You rap fast, you do. Yes, you rap fast, it's true. Now let's see how you rap versus things 1 and 2.
Yo, you may have wrote the script, but now we're running the show. You can take your fancy words and send them back home to your mama. Break a foot off in your ass with our feety pajamas. Then we'll cook you up and eat you with some ham and green eggs. We'll break off in your leg, make no mistake, we in the rain. All does not end well when we bust out a cake. You getting upstage, well, yo, you just got played.
I get up when you get down to this. Keep cool, but still get loud to this. When it drop, just can't deny. The mic turned off, but I'm amplified. So if you wanna ride, this young sun will come out tonight. And this one tongue will give out the vibe. But this mic off, I'm still amplified.
We don't just write poems, we got a Mike Jones. Giving a fuck, ripping it up in different time zones. I know it's so apropos that it's gotta be said, but I was flowing so hard in the car off the top of my head when I drove home that my own flows gave me road dome. So go bone, man, but fuck it if you're celibate. Screw the music if you do it cause you're selling it. Well equipped, man, we do it for the hell of it. Never delicate, hella ripped off the elements. Earth, wind, fire, water, top rock, echo box. And we got Cosby doing jello shots. I'm not telling them the melanin's irrelevant. I'm yelling and you'll feel it from the ceiling to the sediment. Intelligent, epic, and revving the bay. You tripping if you're thinking that you're getting away.
I get up when you get down to this. Keep cool, but still get loud to this. When it drop, just can't deny. The mic turned off, but I'm amplified. So if you wanna ride, this young sun will come out tonight. And this one tongue will give out the vibe. But this mic off, I'm still amplified.
The sun is coming up and running through me. If the weather ain't getting better, don't be gloomy. Let's get together, gather up and get it moving. And if you don't like my motherfucking music, sue me. A new me,